everybody! So the last 2 days we talked about habits and how can you implement new habits, about the gauntlet of habits, how can you kind of put yourself those habits that you want to own, and then how to actually implement a habit. And today we will dive in on how to prioritize your habits and how actually you can make them true. Not just write them down or thinking about doing it or even start to implement it, but then everything fall down again because you have so many that you want to do at the same time and nothing happens. And you know, I've been in that spot for many years. And I want to go into very detailed and how can we do it. And I got in very detail in those 3 days because I know not a lot of mentors do it, but I'm not afraid to put myself out there and give a lot of things and knowledge from me because I want to really impact as many people as I can. That's why I share with you that for very detailed actions on how can you implement in your life. And I'm not acting for place or scarcity and that shit that a lot of mentors do. Now I don't say a lot of mentors not good and I'm no guru here, but I've been through those situations and I know how can you overcome those situations. So for a lot of years I've tried myself to put myself on new habits. For example, morning routines, or start to exercise, or start a new diet, and so on and so forth. And all the time I try to and start to get more work too, and thought about videos and all that, but never have I dedicated like really specific and got to the habits that I want to, because everything was all in one place and it was hard to even grasp even one habit because I had like 20 habits that I want at the same time. And I was so overwhelmed by that. So one day I sat with myself I remember it was around a year ago, and I thought to myself, how can I make this happen? How can I really start to change my life and become the best version of myself? And how can I start implement those habits and make them come true? Because I try all the time and it doesn't work, because 1 day, 2 days, and then it falls down. Okay, so a week and then boom, it falls down. So how can I implement it and make it happen? And I sat there for hours and I thought. How can I make this happen? And then that idea came up to me, the HPS. The HPS is Habits Prioritized Structure. That means you put all your habits that you want to control, that you want to own, and that will make you the better person, the best version of yourself. You put everything, and you know this list will keep on growing because you always have more habits that you want to own. So you put everything in that list, everything. And then after you put everything, before you start with a new habit to implement it, you just sit there and think, why do I want those habits to happen now, not in a week or a year or later on? And what is most important to me now, and why now? So ask yourself those two questions. Why is it important to me right now? And why do I want it to do it right now? When you ask those two questions, it will direct you to which and what habits you want to do now. And then you prioritize them like 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so forth. But you start with asking yourself, why do you want it now and why now? What is most important to you right now? Think about it for a second and comment below what is the most important habit right now. And I want you to comment below, because when you comment below, you become more aware to it and you know which habits you want to focus on, and now you have the first one that you want to grasp. So what is it? And let's get that habit done. So comment below, and if you like this video, but before that, I'm sorry. Before that, really, again, let's go through all that. So go through the gauntlet of habits, those 5 habits that you want to own this year, and then go for how to implement it, and go see it on the second one. And you can watch all those videos if you're watching on YouTube right here, or if you're watching on the group, just scroll a bit down and you find those videos that will explain how can you make this happen. And this one is the HPS, habit prioritized structure, that you can have your own habits, write down and comment, and finally make them come true, and not just think about it. Not try and then fail. Try and then fail. Try, fail, learn, and implement a new habit right now. So, again, comment below what is your habit that you want to own right now, and write down your HPS, all your habits that you want. Remember the questions when you prioritize them. Why do you want it now? And what is it so important right now? Ask those 2 questions and then prioritize them 1, 2, 3, 4. And I wish you the best luck. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up that I know that you want more of it. And if you're watching on YouTube, just hit the subscribe button to never miss out an episode. And that was live on my group. And I want to hear from you as well. What the things that you want to hear more about? Is it habits? Is it productivity? Is it marketing? What is it that you want to hear more about? Because I want to give more videos for you that you really want to hear about. So comment below and have an amazing and productive day again. I will see you tomorrow, and have a great one.